Hey all you metal mixers, it's your good pal Gen X, and today's video is going to be covering some of my maybe like top 10 favorite all-time vocalists, because I'm a vocalist. Huggins is at home today. It's a little bit too humid for me. My hair is not as poofy today, and I just kind of feel in the weather. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've been singing for a very long time, probably since the 5th, 6th grade. I got really heavily involved in choir when I was in high school, starting out in freshman year. I was in the girls choir, then I went to girls ensemble, which girls honor ensemble was invite only. From there, my sophomore year, I went and sang for concert choir, and I was a shoo-in for the vocal ambassadors. I'm a self-taught vocalist. I don't have any training whatsoever other than what I had. I kept up with it over the years. And I have never really been in front of a band other than I had a few notables hear me when I've been at shows, such as Kip Winger, Satchel from Steel Panther. Hey guys, how you doing? Ricky Rocket heard me twice at Sweetwater singing Heaven by Warrant. And a few others along the way. Bill Swanson, you heard me when you played for Made in Chicago during Sun and Steel. How you doing, Bill? Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the topic at hand. Probably my most all-time favorite singer, number one, would be, it's kind of a tie, would be Bruce Dickinson and Mike Howe from Metal Church. Rest your soul, Mike. Rest in peace. Bruce Dickinson doesn't even have to be described. You all know who Bruce Dickinson is. He's the singer of Iron Maiden. He took the place of Paul Di'Anno, which I absolutely love Paul. Paul brings a different element to the band. Paul was on the first two albums, the self-titled, as well as Killers. Check those out if you haven't heard Paul before. For all you new up-and-coming metal heads out there, check him out. Paul passed away last year, another one that we lost. He was only 61 years old. It's unfortunate that these guys are going early, but it happens. You know, bad health creeps up on us. Mike Howe from Metal Church is probably not as well known as you think. I know Mike. I met him a few times. Mike is an outstanding guy. He was the best to his fans. And I'll never forget when I met Mike. I met him at Reggie's back in 2016. I love those guys. Hey Steve, hey Jeff, how you guys doing, man? Love you guys, miss you guys. Stet, Kurt, Carrie, we love you. Do another Metal Church record, please. I love you guys. Probably my number two, that's a tough one for me, but I would have to say Ray Gillian from Badlands. He's been passed away for a long time. God rest his soul. If you're not familiar with who Ray Gillian is, he was actually in Badlands. He was in briefly for Black Sabbath. There's some demos that are on YouTube that if you just put Black Sabbath with Ray Gillian on vocals, you might be able to find it. They're very fascinating. And at one time or another, Ray Gillian was going to be in Blue Murder with John Sykes, which he just passed away this year. God, I love John Sykes. We'll have to do a video about him in the near future in Blue Murder. I absolutely love Blue Murder, and I love Badlands. Number three would be Zach from Sabotage. Hey Zach, how you doing, man? You're one of my favorites too. You're up there, dude. Love Sav. If you guys aren't aware of Sabotage, you know who TSO is. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They bring it every Christmas. They come around the East Coast version and the West Coast version. Check out either one. East Coast version has Zach. My number four would have to be Jeff Scott Soto. Hey Jeff, man. Cool beans. You started out in Yngwie. I am a Viking. If you guys don't know who Jeff Scott Soto is, he's been in numerous bands. Sons of Apollo. He's in the West Coast version of Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Check him out, man. He was in a band called Eyes. I will definitely be doing some videos on these really obscure bands that you probably never heard of. Eyes is one of them. They were signed. I had their CD. Don't have it anymore. But the video is called Calling All Girls. Check that out on YouTube. It's well worth a look. Number 6. Wow, that's going to be a tie-up between Joey Belladonna and John Bush from Armored Saint, because I love Anthrax. That's a hard one to pick when you have two vocalists that you love as much. But I love Armored Saint as well. Two different sounds that they brought to the band, two different eras. I would definitely check them out. If you guys aren't aware of who John Bush is, you should know. Check out Armored Saint, man, one of my favorites. Number 7. Who would be the lucky 7? That would be Ozzy Osbourne. I know you guys are going to get at me for these numbers, but this is just how I rate them. I love Ozzy. Ozzy's been an influence of mine for many, many years. I love Ozzy. So Ozzy, love you, man. Happy retirement. You did us well in the metal community. Number 8 would have to be a tie, again, between Jani Lane and Robert Mason. You know that I love me some Robert Mason, right? He's in Warrant currently. He's been in a band called Cry of Love, Big Cock. He was also in Lynch Mob, the second version of Lynch Mob, not the one with Ani Logan. Check him out on YouTube. Look for Lynch Mob's second release. And we all love Jani. Jani. I'm going to have to do some videos on him. I love Jani. I miss him. He was in Warrant. He did some solo stuff. Absolutely remarkable. And lastly, I'm going to end it at number 8 today, would be CJ Snare and Nate Peck. I love those guys. CJ, rest your soul. Nate, you're taking up the torch, man. Absolutely. So in closing, I know I said top 10, but I'm going to do a top 8. Because 8 is a lucky number. And I believe this is my 7th or 8th video. So without further ado, I wish you guys a good weekend. I'm not going to do videos on the weekend. Remember, smell good, look good, smell good, and chains hanging. Till Monday, guys. I'll catch you later. Have a good weekend. Bye for now.